Morning everyone. Today we are going to revise our chapter sorting materials into groups. But when we look around, we see large number of things like desk, chair, blackboard, door, fans, water bottles and pencil boxes. At our home also we find many things like toys, mobile phones, clothes, shoes, computers and many more things. All these things are objects. Anything that we can see or touch is an object. All objects differ in size, shape, color and many other aspects also. But all objects are made up of material and have different properties. To study all the objects around us, we need to classify them. Now, what is classification? Classification means grouping different objects on the basis of some similarities and dissimilarities. इज कॉल्ड क्लासिफिकेशन. क्लासिफिकेशन का मतलब होता है ग्रुप करना ऑब्जेक्ट्स को उनकी सिमिलैरिटीज और डिससिमिलैरिटीज के अकॉर्डिंगली, उसे हम क्लासिफिकेशन कहते हैं. नाउ सपोज अ ग्रोसरी शॉप, व्हेन यू गो टू ग्रोसरी शॉप, सपोज if all the things were dumped together at one place, the shopkeeper would never be able to find the things that buyers want. But in most grocery stores, things are arranged systematically. For example, all kind of toiletries are placed at one place. Those are further sorted out and grouped. For example, toothpaste are placed together at one place, soaps at another place. Now, what is the advantage? ज़रूरत क्या है? The advantage of sorting and placing things in group is that it becomes very easy to locate a particular thing. किसी भी particularly चीज़ को locate करना बहुत easy हो जाता है. Now, the importance of classification. It helps in systematic study of object. It helps in identifying and locating things. It helps to study the properties of the object of one category. And it also helps us to know that how members of a group it is differ from those of other groups. Now, what is material? Material क्या होता है? A substance which is used to make different object is a material. वो चीज़ जो कि डिफरेंट डिफरेंट ऑब्जेक्ट्स बनाने के काम आती है, दैट इज़ अ मटीरियल. ऑल ऑब्जेक्ट्स आर मेड अप ऑफ वन और मोर काइंड ऑफ मटीरियल. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अ चेयर इज मेड अप ऑफ वुड, सो वुड इज अ मटीरियल. अ स्पून इज मेड अप ऑफ स्टील, स्टील इज अ मटीरियल. सम मोर एग्जाम्पल ऑफ मटीरियल्स आर कॉटन, सिल्क, कोल, आयरन, प्लास्टिक एंड ग्लास. नाउ मटीरियल्स आर जनरली of two types, natural and human made. The material which are obtained from nature are known as natural material, whereas the material which do not occur in nature but are made up by human in factories by combining two or more material are known as human made material. For example, wood is obtained from nature, so wood is a natural material, but plastic is made in factories, so it is a human made material. Fine. Now, an object made up by the combination of material. For example, a biscuit is an object that is made by combining four materials like maida, sugar, milk, ghee. So, an object may be made up of different materials. Different type of objects can be made up of same material, and an object may be made up by combination of the material. Fine. To decide which material should be used for making a given object, we need to study the properties of the different material. Different material की property अगर हमें पता होंगी तो हमें पता चल जाएगा कि किस चीज़ को हम क्या बनाने के लिए हमें उसे यूज़ करना है. Now, properties of material. We use metal like steel, aluminium to make utensils for cooking purposes. But we never use paper for making such utensils. Why? Because paper can catch fire when placed on the burner of the gas stove. जब हम उसको गैस पे रखेंगे तो उसको क्या हो जाएगा, वो फायर कैच कर लेगा, तो फिर हम उसमें फूड तो प्रिपेयर नहीं कर पाएंगे ना. सो वी चूज अ मटीरियल टू मेक एन ऑब्जेक्ट डिपेंडिंग ऑन इट्स प्रॉपर्टीज एंड द पर्पज फॉर विच द ऑब्जेक्ट इज टू बी यूज. नाउ फर्स्ट प्रॉपर्टी इज अपीयरेंस. अपीयरेंस मीन्स वो दिखता कैसा है. मटीरियल यूजुअली लुक डिफरेंट फ्रॉम ईच अदर. लाइक sand look very different from wood. Wood appears quite different from plastic. Plastic looks different from aluminium. Aluminium look different from copper. Aluminium, copper and iron have some common characteristics which are not present in sand, wood and plastic. Now another property is texture. Texture means जब हम उसे touch करें तो वो हमें कैसा है, soft लगता है या rough लगता है. Yes. When we touch different material, we find that some are rough and some are smooth. Rough materials have bumps and ridges on their surfaces which can be felt. जब हम उसे टच करते हैं हमें पता चलता है कि वो रफ है, खुरदरा है. For example, wood, rocks, bark of the tree, etc. are rough to touch. Smooth materials have no bumps and ridges. They have plain surface, so they feel smooth. For example, glass sheet, flower petals, etc. Now, another property is hardness. Take a piece of sponge and an iron rod. Try to compress both. दोनों को अगर हम compress करना चाहेंगे, what do we observe? हम क्या observe करेंगे? We can compress small easily. Sponge को we can compress easily, but iron rod cannot be compressed. So the material that can be compressed are soft material, while the material which cannot be compressed are hard materials. Most metals such as iron, copper, aluminium are hard, and because of this quality of hardness, metals are used to make household utensils and factory equipments, etc. Fine with everyone. Now another property is solubility and insolubility. Solubility means किसी भी चीज़ का पानी में dissolve हो जाना is solubility, and insolubility is जो कि dissolve नहीं होते. Now, so take a glass of water or a beaker in a beaker and fill water inside it 3/4 of water, and add half teaspoon of sugar in it. Stir the content with a spoon. Wait for few minutes and you will observe that sugar has disappeared. This shows that sugar dissolved in water. Or it means sugar is soluble. Now when we will taste the water, water tastes sweet. This is because sugar is still there in the water, but its particles have become so small and spread uniformly in water that we cannot see them. Now in another beaker, fill 3/4 of water inside it, add half spoonful of sand in it, stir the content with a spoon and observe. What you will observe that sand settles down at the bottom of the beaker. So we can say sand does not dissolve in water. So sand is insoluble in water. Understood by all? Now we will study about the physical state of matter. They are solid, liquid and gas. The material which can see from which we can see the objects clearly are transparent material, means they allows light to pass through them. Glass is a transparent material. The material which do not allow light to pass through them are opaque material like wood, wall, blackboard, etc. And the material which allow some light to pass through them are translucent material like butter paper, frosted glass, etc. Fine. Now solid, liquid and gas we have studied earlier also. In solids, the molecules are very tightly packed. In liquid, molecules are loosely packed. In gas, molecules are very loosely packed. Solid have fixed shape, liquid do not have fixed shape, gases also do not have fixed shape. Solid have fixed volume, liquid has fixed volume, but gases do not have fixed volume. Solid example ice, liquid water, gas oxygen, hydrogen, carbon dioxide, etc. This was all in this chapter. Thank you everyone.